Hello, this is the second of the screencasts on using Moodle with rubrics. In the first one, I showed you how to set up an assignment to be graded with a rubric, and that rubric has now been established and it's in place for this assignment. The purpose of the second of the three screencasts is to show you, the teacher, how you make use of the rubric to grade and for assigning points. As you can see, I'm in Moodle, and I've turned the editing on. I don't know that you'd have to do that. I did. I'm going to click on the rubric here, and I'm going to edit the settings. These are all the different options. I'm not going to change anything until I get down to the grade. So it's in the grade that you have a decision to make. You can either assign the number of points that the rubric is worth, so 6 or 9 or 15, or you can tell Moodle this assignment is going to be worth 30 points in the overall scheme of things, and then Moodle will convert the rubric grade to a grade out of 30. So I've left this at 30 right now, and I can show you how that works, but that can be changed, and assignments can be regraded. So I'm going to leave that at 30. Notice that we're still in the rubric method of grading, and since I haven't changed anything, I'm going to cancel. Otherwise, you could save it and display it. Okay. When a student, let's pull up the student page. When a student sees the assignment, there's their submission status. Okay, the student can edit the text, save the changes. There it is. And when the student is satisfied, the student submits, and that's been submitted already. And now it's the teacher's turn. So when the teacher comes back and says, there's the demo rubric, and there are some submissions to grade, let's take a look at those submissions, and I'm going to use the one for sample student 2. And we will grade our student. And as we come down here, here is our rubric, and you probably already caught what it does. I can highlight a specific box in the rubric, and I can select it. So if I want to select criterion 1 for 1 point, criterion 2 for 2, criterion 3 for 2, there's also a box where you can leave a comment for this criteria, or a comment for this one, and a comment for each of the criteria. You can leave overall feedback, and whatever comments you would wish to leave as well. You can select whether or not to notify the students when you save the changes. Okay, grade changes are saved. Let's take a look at what happens. And now you'll see that sample student 2 has earned 25 points out of the 30. So Moodle automatically took this, the percentage earned on the rubric, and converted it to a number out of 30. When the student comes back, let's come back to my student site. So when the student comes back, he can look at the rubric. There's the rubric, okay, the comments, but here is what I have left this student. So here is the rubric. What I've highlighted comes through, the comments comes through, and then the overall feedback is there. The student can see the final grade of 25 for 30, and it's automatically dropped into the Moodle gradebook as 25 out of 30. And the gradebook feature is, again, another topic for a different training session. So let's minimize here. If you change your mind, you can go back in the settings, and you can, if you wish, adjust the number of points. Okay, so we go down to grade, and if I wanted to make that an actual 6 points, because the grade was only 6 points, Okay, we're back here. We can look at the submissions and take a look at student number 2. Now it says 25 out of 6. So I can come here, hit edit, update the grade. Save the changes. And now we'll see that the grade has been updated to 5 out of the 6. So it is possible, if you wish to change the number of points. So here is how you can use the rubric to enter grades directly into the Moodle gradebook from the rubric itself, without having to duplicate and handwrite on the rubric form itself. So this would be the conclusion of the second of the screencasts, how the teacher uses the rubric. The third one is how you can reuse a rubric in your course if you have the same rubric for multiple assignments. Thank you for watching.